Hello, everyone. It's always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. Tonight is June 13th, 2024, and I am super excited that you are joining us. So I'm going to be just double checking on all of our different things here to make sure that you can see me, and make sure you like, comment, and share this stream along the way so that I know that you're here. And I'll be doing my best to monitor the comments to be able to answer all of your questions during the program. Sometimes, for whatever reason, the comments don't pop up for me to see, and so I will go back after the video to make sure that we can answer any of your questions. Of course, we are here tomorrow and Saturday, as well as you can message or email us or call us, all those fun things. So I'm so excited to see everybody on. Yay, 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 yay. So last week I had a really spectacular week. I was in Dallas at the Moda headquarters, and it was just fabulous. I know a few of you have come in and said, oh, next time take me, take me, take me. I would love to take all of you. This was a special shop owners event, and so I got to learn some tips and tricks and rub elbows with some designers that I knew, as well as some designers that that hadn't yet met, and learned some tips and tricks. Also learned a little bit of business savvy and got to play in the Moda warehouse and touch and feel and be able to just share all sorts of great ideas with other shop owners and get excited about a lot of the upcoming fabric lines that are coming out. So I hope to be able to share with you a lot of that information and product along the way. We have some things that I have unboxed that I'll be sharing with you tonight. That is just up on our website under the new stuff category. We are still waiting on a bunch of our stuff, including most of Doug's patterns, but don't worry, they are in transit. There just was a little bit of a shipping hiccup on that, as well as some other things, and we have more stuff coming as well. Oh. So let's get started by looking at our bundle of the week. Ooh, bundle of the week. So the bundle of the week is the gorgeous, 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 we call it a Rainbow Brite bundle of the week here. And so the key pieces really were the balloons and rainbows, and it's been raining a lot. And actually last weekend I saw the most brilliant full arch double rainbow. It was so, so gorgeous. And so I've just been mesmerized because, you know, you don't always see the full rainbow, and so it's just so gorgeous. And well, we combined it with a bunch of other fabrics, and look at this new strawberry that I found and brought home from the Moda warehouse. Isn't that cool? So lots of fun fabrics here. We have a limited selection for those of you that aren't familiar with our bundle of the week. It is 12 fat quarters. Our 12 fat quarters are normally $39 for the bundle, and the special price that we have for this is, you guessed it, $24.99. Now, if you love, love, love the collection, we can also share with you double the fun stack, and that is the half yard bundle, and that is $49.98. Okay, so you can get the single, you can get the double, lots and lots of pretty fun. Make sure to check yours out sooner than later because they will not last long. So that is this week's bundle. Wanted to share with you because we have had some kind of off and on with lots of goings on over the past few weeks. We still have a couple of this Rainbow Brite, and this actually would go super well with this one. Okay, so we have a couple of these guys left. And then we have the sewing machine fun one. And I think some of you already said it was Happy National Sewing Machine Day. So this one here would be super perfect for today. So you want to scoop this one up. I also have it in a half yard bundle. And then we have the super cute little dinosaurs. So 12 fat quarters is great for your kit starter. You can make the super duper easy Yellow Brick Road. You can also make many, 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 many other patterns, including all of the patterns that we showcase during our 12-pack complimentary pattern of the month that we share with you. So, 12-pack pattern of the month. It's June. We didn't get to see you last month. So look at this. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? So this is striped squares. Now, if you have been following us for a long, long time, you know that this is not a new pattern. It's just a new version of a pattern that we did with you. So the pattern looks just like this. And we've also included an addendum in it. It fell out of the one that I'm sharing with you right now, but the addendum has in it here it is. We switched it up and we used 4 backgrounds because why not, right? I don't know, can we see all 4? We might only be able to see 3, but I assure you, so we have the white, the gray, the dark gray, and then black. So a couple different reasons for this. Number one, I thought it would be super, super fun to be able to show you something super modern, and we played with having the 4 backgrounds, okay? The other thing is that we actually were having a little bit of a challenge when we were deciding on the background for this quilt. Did we want the stark white? Did we want the gray? Did we want the black? What did we want? Well, if we finish the quilt like this, you could imagine, if you wanted just one background, you could imagine what a whole quilt would look like in any one of the 4 colors. Super cool. So if you wanted to make it just like Heidi, you will need 12 fat quarters, and this is the fat quarter bundle that we put together of Bella Solids that complements with Coming Up Roses, and we'll be talking about Coming Up Roses in just a couple minutes. But that is what this beautiful Bella Solid fat stack is. And then if you want to make it just like we did, you would get 4 different backgrounds, 7/8 of a yard each. So just get a yard of 4 different fabrics, okay? And so you can put it together just like that. We made sure that we used one of the 12 colors in each of the background colors, okay? So that was where we got a little bit fussy. Beyond that, we didn't muss or fuss that much about it, okay? So there are 6 across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 rows per background color. So that was what we just decided, that each of the colors from the fat stack would be in each of the background color areas. If you wanted to be super crazy, you could do this and then mix up your blocks all around. Ooh, lots of fun. So that would just be so many different options. For the binding, we used one of the Tula True Color Neons stripes, one of those 10 stripes, and I think that it lends itself perfectly for that. We put together a kit if you want to make it exactly like this. And I'll get you the link for that, the Striped Squares quilt. I looked as I was prepping minutes ago, and I don't think there's a picture on the website. So we'll have to make sure that it's there, but it's called Striped Squares Quilt Kit, okay? you know, I just can't go gallivanting all around the country because, well, then we just kind of miss a step, right? So that is just fun. And the stripe binding, yes, is super, super fun. Let me get that striped squares for you. So, and the whole team did just such an amazing job keeping everything together while I was away. So that is so fabulous. And I'm super grateful that they did that. So I included here in the comments it's not a pretty looking link, but it's the link to the kit, and also will get you to the area where you'd be also just able to pick this up. The Bella Fat Quarter fat stacks are only $30 because solid fabrics are less expensive than the solids, or I mean, than the prints. As I said, you've seen this quilt before, and I'm going to share with you a version we did many moons ago. And this is where we didn't use a background. We used prints for both parts of the log of our courthouse step block here. So you can see each of these blocks, you have two colors. You have a background, and then you have your log. This one here, this is a smaller version, okay? Let me see, can you see it here? Okay, so this is a Halloween one. I'm gonna hold it sideways. This was 12 fat quarters, and I'm just peeking here. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So this is 12 fat quarters, and it makes a smaller lap size if you just use 12 fat quarters, and then just vary which ones you use with which for the pairings. Super, super fun. A different way of working with this. You could also play with it where you'd have 4 different colors here instead of just 2. You could play with 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, 4 color. Lots of fun different things. Love log cabins. How many of you love log cabins? So I think it's very versatile, and the reason why I call this a log cabin is it's the version of the courthouse step log cabin. So a traditional log cabin has the center square and it goes around the clock, right? Courthouse steps start in the center, and then it goes side to side, top and bottom, side to side, top and bottom, okay? But they're both courthouse step, or I'm sorry, they're both log cabin blocks. Whew, you didn't know you were gonna learn so much today. All right, so before we hop on to the other fabrics that we have and other new things that I brought back from Moda, I'm going to show you one more thing that we had in our bundle of the week section. And this Sunday is Father's Day. So you've seen maybe these before, and we have 4 more Celebrate the Seasons June panels left in the entire world. There's no more to be had, none. So this panel here has the 24-inch repeat that you can do as a door banner. And then there is this super fun side fabric that you can use for either borders, or you could use it for the back if you just wanted to put this together as a little wall hanging. Now, this had been originally priced at like $8 billion, okay? $8 billion. Then we marked it down, then we marked it down, then we marked it down. Today, it is $9.99. We have 4 left, okay? Even if you are not excited about making a fun little thing here, you have some blue fabric, and look at this. You have this super cool print here that has tools and music and sports and all sorts of really fun kind of Tim the Tool Man kind of stuff. So pick that up. Be one of the 4 to be able to grab that. Or if you want to have all 4, by all means have it. So, and we would include the striped square pattern in your order if you are placing it online. Okay, so free in store for the month of June, and then if any online order gets it included as well. Whew. All right, I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to look at some new fabrics, all right? Super exciting. All right, so right. So we have continuing to get in a lot of our Christmas and Halloween fabrics. This is kind of the time of year when they come in. We did get in a really, really nice background fabric. I think tomorrow or early next week, we are going to be getting another color wall restock from Moda. I think there's 80 bolts or something in that one. So if we were missing any grunge or solids or spotteds or thatched or be looking for those to be back in stock. We try to make sure we keep full ranges in there. And I'm super excited about this. So Kansas Troubles came out with a basic line of blenders, and it is called Blackbird's Nest, or maybe I just got the blenders. I'm not sure. But these are 8 beautiful fabrics that are great backgrounds. And one of the things, if you are a collector of Kansas Trouble fabrics, is oftentimes the creams are what you run out of the most. I mean, in general, statistically speaking, quilters tend towards the focus fabrics, and so quite often the background fabrics are the ones that are missing from your stash. So I have to remember to make sure to bulk up our variety of those types of fabrics so that you have all of the go-withs when you grab a beautiful stack of fabric off the shelf that we've already sold you that you want to make your project from. So that is what this is. Let's take a peek overhead. So really, really nice creams. And even if you don't use Kansas Troubles, I mean, these are just great traditional background prints, okay? So we have 8 in this collection, and 8 different fabrics. The fat quarter bundle of this is $28, and we have a half yard version as well for $56, okay? I'm going to quick pop into the comments here, and oh, we have a question about, we're going to just hop back and we're going to just field a question before we get too far in, and we are going to ask how much black fabric did we need for the square and a square. So if we are talking about this one here, okay, so if you wanted one fabric, because I had said that you would need 7/8 of a yard of 4 different fabrics, but if you were wanting one cohesive background fabric, go ahead and grab 3 1/4 yards of that background fabric, okay? And that way you could make it for all of it. If you were making a smaller set, divide it by however many you want. And the one thing to always remember is that if you are ever taking a pattern and then choosing your own adventure and making it scrappier and such, you sometimes will lose some of the efficiency of your cutting. So you always want to bump up those cuts a little bit more. So as I'm saying, the pattern says we need 3 1/4 yards, but I told you if you're making it according to how we did, you would need 7/8 of a yard of 4 different fabrics. Well, that's more than 3 1/4, right? That's closer to 4 yards. It's actually 3 1/2 yards. It's only 3 1/2. But anyhow, so the scrappy you are, you need to bump up that yardage just a titch so that you make sure that you don't cut yourself short along the way. All right. Okay. So Blackbird's Nest is a really fun fabric on the shelves. We didn't get the rest of that collection. We just got these super sweet blenders because it was something that I knew that we needed. All right, and let's get, and grab our next beautiful collection, and that is called the Snow Crew. Okay, so this is a fabric that is a Christmas line. It also has two panels that I'm just looking at my desk, and I don't know that I have them to show you. So this is a flat cotton print. It is not a flannel. Red and white with a little bit of black, so, and some gray. And so like this one here, I mean, this could just be a great plaid fabric, right? It doesn't have to be Christmas. Some super cute bunnies, some chickadees. Oh, and I love this plaid. And then we have some mittens. Super cute. So there are 12 fabrics in this part here. The Fat Stack, $42 for that particular one. This particular fabric line is a little bit more expensive, so it is $42 for that. And let me see if I have those panels on the display case. So that's the fun thing about being upstairs here. I can just go and walk around and pick up stuff and keep you on a screen, and you don't even know if I'm not telling you, except that maybe I get a little short of breath as I'm running around the store. So, all right, let's take a peek at these panels that we have. And maybe I should also find for you the Snow Crew fabric line. Super cute, super, super, super cute. All right, so two different panels, and we'll be sharing with you different projects along the way as we get a little bit farther down in the summer. We just wanted to share this with you as some of you have very specific things already in mind that you want to be doing, and so I want to be sharing the fabric that we have so that you know that we have it. So this is a super cute 6 larger square panel, and you can chop these up, you can leave them together, you can make fun little pillows, you can make them for the front of totes. And then we have a 24-inch repeat wall banner or quilt center. Super cute. Look at that. Look, look, look at that. So that is Snow Crew. We have probably gotten about half, maybe less than half of our Christmas fabric, so lots of fabric still coming. We do have Lisa Bonjean's Dear Santa that will be coming. And I think we have, and her flannels we for sure are getting. Probably even the Snowman Gatherings, the next version. So lots of good stuff coming. Lots of good stuff coming. Some whimsical, some traditional with the gold. Lots of fun stuff. Then we have a contemporary modern vintage, the Art Gallery collection, and this is Christmas in the Cabin. Super cute. This came with a fat quarter bundle from Art Gallery Fabrics, so we went ahead and we got the 16 fat quarter bundle from the manufacturer, as well as their 10-inch squares. I'm going to grab the cart with the fabrics so that I can share them with you. All right, so let me go grab that cart so I can show those to you. And we have a project in mind that we are going to be doing, so I'll be having a kit to show you in upcoming weeks. So retro soft colors. I'm just going to stack these bolts up for you, okay? Look at these cute little mugs. this nice star, which isn't holiday at all, but could be. It works really well. It's just the right color. And then we have some skiing penguins, because, of course, penguins ski. The red truck. This one here, this could be a great border. Nice stripe, nice element here. Really nice. Little gingerbread men in there. And these colors also go really well with a lot of the Ruby Star fabrics, so, as well as other contemporary fabric designers. White background with some poinsettias and some citrus in there. This scenic here has several different vignettes, including a little retro Santa, different fireplaces. We're just going all the way to the sky. Some nice hanging ornaments here. This is not Christmassy, but it might be my favorite print of the whole line. It is this low volume background, and it has all sorts of different stars in it. So it could be Christmas, it could be not Christmas. It is less structured than Starry, as it has the different kinds of stars in there. It's going to be very popular, so we got extra fabric of that one. Then we have some garland of some nice, tight, small scale light bulbs. This one here, Santa skiing on the ski hill. Really fun. We're going to have to get more of that one. Look, we barely had it out of the box and we've been selling it like crazy. And then here, this is another one of the pre-printed 2.5-inch strip binding pieces. So you could cut it up and cut it on the dashed line and use it for 2.5-inch strips. But the way that this fabric has been designed has been to actually use it for some super cute binding. Okay, so there's a whole series of this. This is the third different print that we are carrying that is this binding edition fabric. So pretty fun. Ooh, ah. Let me pull up here our collections to be able to share with you which one that is. So that is Christmas in the Cabin. Let me see if I have that one here. Maybe not. All right. Been so busy getting all of the different pieces in here that I might not have everything quite organized perfectly. So there we go. So I hope you like that. And we are experimenting with getting some of the pre-cuts from some of the other manufacturers. We've been really picky, so the ones that we've noticed that aren't necessarily cut crazy well or very well, we've been steering clear of. So just keep giving your feedback to us so that we can carry the stuff that you have been interested in. Also, in the pre-cut world, just wanted to share with you that over the past several months, there has been a huge uptick in the request for different pre-cuts that you've been asking for. So on this next round of orders that we've been ordering, we have increased our pre-cuts that we are bringing in so that we can have a better selection all the time of charms, jellies, and layers for you all of the time. So just keep on sending those requests. We can't carry it all, even though I'd like to. And so just going to share that with you. All right. So next up, after I set this down, we have another cart full of goodies. Just looking on the thing here, if we got everything that I had here. I think we did, which is good. On the back side of this cart, I guess I forgot to show you, we had 3 more prints from Christmas in the Cabin. So we have some presents and some candy canes and some plaid. And this is a little bit of an orangier red that is the now color for that goes really well with this. So just from a perspective, in case if this is looking orange on your screen, it is orangier. So this is more of that cherry Christmas red, and you can see how orange that looks. And so it's very appropriate for this fabric line, but if you were expecting a cherry red to pair this with something else, unfortunately it's not that. All right, so let us push this one away, and then we're going to look at the next cart. So there's a bunch of stuff that I was able to grab when I was at the warehouse. Some of the stuff that I was shopping for are typically not things that you can easily shop for online, like some of the short bolts and things like that. They don't put online because it's more work to put those little odds and ends on their website. And so there's a group of shop owners that are in the local Dallas area that would go to the warehouse to actually pick up their orders. And so that's how they sell some of those odds and ends, which I was able to take advantage of, and they were kind enough to ship back. So as I said, we've been getting in so much Christmas and Halloween fabric that I wanted to have, and we were looking around, we don't have much summer fabric. So I made it my point, we put together a little vignette that I created. They're online, we're unwrapping them, and I'll be sharing with you as well. So we did get some super cute strawberries, really nice. And then this next bit I got to go together. It started with Fruit Loop, which is a fabric line from Basic Gray. And I call this collection that I curated, I call it Watermelon Picnic, okay? So we'll look overhead and we'll look at the watermelons that are so super cute. And so the core pieces are based on a line from, that's called Fruit Loop by Basic Gray. And then we added some stuff in. So not everything is out of plastic, so hopefully it won't go too crazy on the site or on overhead here. Okay, so really nice floral, bright cherry red. Some great all over fruit salad here with a black background. And then I had gotten some other pieces to go with it that I don't have. We're going to be putting it together in a fat stack. Some dots and stripes and plaids, just to all go together, and we'll have a fun little fat stack as well as a project for our watermelon picnic. So be looking for that next week. Stacy Eastchew, who does a lot of the cute novelty things for Moda, had a line called The Great Outdoors, which we didn't jump on. And for those of you familiar with Moda fabrics, is that if you pass up a line, or you don't get to buy it. So we had missed out on ordering it because sometimes it's hard to know what's coming when, and there's only so much room in the store. And so if you think something's going to come at the wrong time, sometimes you just have to pass it up. So anyhow, but I had the opportunity to bring in few really fun camping pieces. So I wasn't able to pick up the whole line, but I was able to grab 4 cool pieces that go together. So we have some camping fabric back in the store. And that has a plaid that goes with it. And then we have brown, let's look overhead here, a brown that has a camper and a tent and oars and trees. And then this olivey green that has some leaves and pine cones on it. All right, so that does not show up so well. So for this next one, we're going to be pulling the plastics off as we talk. So Dog Park by Sarah Watts for Ruby Star is shipping now. And we got a small selection of the prints. Look at the super cute wiener dog. I must have grabbed things that were already allocated to other people because we had a few more dog parks in our cart that didn't end up getting in my box. So look at this. Isn't this cool? This is very Art Deco. I'm going to show you that one here overhead. The Art Deco dogs. Super cool. And we have that one in, so in the cream, and then we have it in the brown. As well as the blue. So these would go really well with many other Ruby Star coordinates to round out a whole story. So Mary, I see your comment on the name of the collection of the one that I put together. I called it Watermelon Picnic for the one that I just showed you. The one that I'm showing you with the dogs is Dog Park, and the ones with the camping stuff is the Great Outdoors. So let me grab, as soon as I unplastic this one, I'm going to grab a couple more links for you, and then I'll make sure right after we're done that all the little circles are where they should be on our front page. And then this one here, so this is an interesting one that it looks just like an interesting texture, but it actually is a path and trees, and then there's little dogs all over. So that's super cute. Okay, so let me see if I can find Watermelon Picnic. All right, I must not have done it quite right for you to be able to see it that way. Collections, we'll try one other place. And otherwise, we will have to wait until after the show. We are going to have to wait till after the show. Now, if you are poking around online and you're seeing a whole bunch of added fabrics, but it says sold out on them, I've been adding a lot of our future fabrics, not all of them yet, but a lot of our future fabrics to our website, and they aren't hidden yet, and so they aren't sold out. They just aren't here yet. So that is, if you're seeing some future fabrics or collections online and you're like, wait, I didn't know they had it. How did I miss it? Probably didn't. It's just not here yet. All right, so what do you think about all this great fabric? Isn't it fun? I love fabric. It was so much fun going around, pulling bolts, being crazy. So we have some goodies that we were able to, oh, and then I did find with the dogs, I don't know if you got to see this last week or so, I picked up the Elizabeth Hartman Dog Park pattern that I thought would be super fun to play with our new dog fabric. So I have a whole bunch of goodies. I put them in a collection called New Stuff on the website. And the new stuff is, some of it's new, some of it's new again. And we'll talk about that. So let me just push away the cart and then I will grab the whole tray of really fun stuff. So this is only shipment 1 of fun stuff. And in no particular order, we just, had fun stuff to share with you. So let me grab that link for you. So that one I know is on the front page of the website. And I'm going to see if I can even go kind of along. Oh, you can't see me. I'm here. Oh, there you are. Okay, so I'm going to kind of try to go along with the order I have on the website, okay? All right, time for a quick sip. All right, so we got some great new books in, and I know I've been stressing a lot since Martingale sadly went away last year, but we've been searching out new places to get some great books. I like patterns, but I love books because they're just such a great value. Paper's expensive, and for the price of 2 patterns, you can get a whole book often, and so I just love it when that happens. So book number 1 that I'm going to show you is Rainbow Quilt Color Method. Learn and the art of creating multicolor and monotone quilts with 15 modern patterns. And that's Sarah Thomas of Sarah Diddy. Lots of sumptuous things, and so just very basic color lesson here. And then some great patterns to go along with it. Fun, 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 fun. So some templates in there. Landauer Publishing. Then, yay, super excited about this. We got Cup of Tea, which is Jaybird quilts. Jaybird's going to be doing a quilt along with this really fun pattern. And it's the 25th anniversary of the launch of the Lazy Angle Ruler. And Julie is making the Cup of Tea sampler quilt with the jumbo Lazy Angle Ruler to honor and celebrate the designer and creator of the ruler, Joan Hawley. So, super fun, and it is now in stock, as well as the coordinating rulers. As a reminder, we are going to be doing the Gravity Block of the Month with Northcott, so we are accepting deposits at this point. Next up, not new, but new back in stock, Bargello Quilts in Motion. So, fun twists on Bargello quilts. Talking about all the different methods of all this fun stuff. So, great tips and tricks, a nice resource book. Next up, we have So a Modern Halloween. Fun, 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 fun. This one's value priced at $17.95, and you get 15 spooky projects for your home. And next up we have So Cute Baby Animals. So we've had a variety of different books by Mary Hurdle, who does these small paper pieced blocks. And so she has them mix and match. And I think it's super fun, and it's a great alternative if you are wanting to foundation piece something instead of doing applique. So cute. Lots of great different fabrics there, different patterns there. Then we have It Takes Two. So this is not a new book, but it is a great book that has quick and easy patterns for 2 fat quarters. So really, really fun projects. We're going to be doing a lot of great fun things with designs from Barb and Mary of Me and My Sister. So I can't wait to let you in on all of the secrets of that. But one of the exercises that we did is we made this quick 2 fat quarter bucket. And I know that those bucket patterns are kind of a dime a dozen, but this one is just really well written, put together well, quick and easy and fun, and to sometimes just having the instructions there for you instead of having to figure out, oh, I know I can do this. Do I really need a pattern? You know, sometimes that pattern is just really helpful. Even when you've been doing this a really long time, you just want somebody to tell you the exact way to do it and get all the measurements perfect, right? All right. Next item that we have here is the nest. So it is Keep Stuff Handy. So it's a nest organizer, and I probably should have taken one out here. I have not been, but you probably have seen these great things that can hold some smaller rulers up tight. You can put your pens in there, just really great to keep everything handy and nice. And I like that it is with it having all of the grid here, you aren't tied to specific things. You can use it for your rulers and your needles and your pens and all your stuff. So we thought we would try one first, so I decided to go with hot pink. They're available in a variety of colors. Let me know if you think that we should be getting these in a variety of colors if you need them all. So this is $19.99 and is a fun little project or fun little package. Next up we have Hot and Heavy. We're going to be talking about the rest of the Bianis shortly. So we do have Biani's new, or all of her new patterns in here in the store. So you'll want to be checking those out. Then, oh, this one's fun. This one is super fun. So I don't know. I think a lot of us quilters, we just like everything organized. We might have like stuff everywhere, but within the stuff everywhere, we want all of these little things organized, right? Well, there's a company that makes these, that is called Miori, that has these super cute organizers. And well, I've been passing them up for a long time, but I just couldn't pass them up when I saw a red polka dot collapsible little desktop organizer here. So it can come like this and stores flat, right? And then, let's look overhead. And then you open it up. You open it up, okay? And then there's this base that flips down so it makes it nice and sturdy, okay? There's a little pouch here. So this is like the little webbing that we use from the Bianis and that fold over elastic like we use from Bianis, right? But if you want a little bit more structure here, you need, dun, 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 the fit-in organizer. So this here slides in ever so carefully. Nice tight fit here. Look at that. And then you have this really nice thing that can hold all your doodads and all the, so it could be by your sewing table. This is great for retreat. You can use it at the office. You can use one in the kitchen. You can have one in your car to keep you organized. This is just fabulous. So there's a variety of different products that they make, and so I just thought we would test out the waters with this super cute little organizer. So the polka dot organizer is $14.99 and the mini insert is $8.99. They're available separately or together, your choice. All right, now we have the, let me pop over here to our website to follow along. I got to play with these super cool needles. I know, needles, right? Well, so this is my favorite brand of needle, the tulip needle, you know, the kind that comes in the little test tube. It's the best. It is just the best. And so we're expanding our range of needles that we get from them. And this is an applique needle that has a big eye, okay? So I often work with the Milner's big eye needles, and those are super, super, super thin and are a little bit longer. Sometimes those can bend a little bit more. And this here, this is the number 10 applique needle. So this is great. And this was one of the needles that they gave us in our swag bag to work with and work on one of our projects with. And I was like, oh, this is just the size of needle that I need. So I brought them home with us. So you're going to want to check these out. And I just love them. They're great. Then, not new, but new back in store, the goat leather thimbles that we had been out of for forever and a day. There's 3 different sizes. I'm not sure where the other, or they're all in my hand. They are all in my hand. So they are small, medium, and large, okay? And they are all handmade in Wisconsin, double thickness. Okay, these are my favorite thimble. I have probably 4 of these, just in different bags and such because, well, I don't know. I always keep losing my thimbles and then I keep finding them and buying them. But they are really nice and thick and I love them. Now, because they are handmade, you do want to make sure that you try them on to make sure it's the right size. And they last forever. So really fun. They have a little bit higher of a price tag on it, but they are made in a small cottage industry right here in Wisconsin. So I'm super excited to have those back in stock. Then we have some products from Carolina Moore. We have only part of what we ordered, so we'll have to wait and talk about other things from them. But this boxed bag template, we are going to be having some demos on because we have, this is like a shape, it's a reverse shape cut for cutting out the corners of your bags. And then we have this here, which is a reverse shape cut kind of thing for cutting a dart in either your bag or in something else. You have a curve, just really nice stuff. So the one pattern that shipped with our order here is the pleated pincushion card pattern, okay? So what is so unique about this? The thing that's unique about this is that, so it's a pleated pincushion. These pleats have space to hold your wonder clips, okay? So sometimes, you know, you're traveling and you don't necessarily want to go with your, you need your pincushion, you want some wonder clips, but you don't want to carry everything, right? So you can go ahead and with this pattern, you can put them on the pleats. Isn't that just fabulous? I love it. You can also use it as a regular pincushion. And then this is the cool extra thing. We have got the cut anywhere threads. So this is like a dental floss cutter, okay? But it's sold separate as a little notion, as a little gadget. So what do? You can sew that down so you can have it on the corner of your pin cushions or your different bags or such, so that you can have that little thread cutter just all ready to go. So you're self-contained in this little thing. So I love, love, love it, and I'm super excited. So we're going to be demoing this, demoing that, having lots of fun with that. Okay. And then the last item from Carolina Moore that we have in stock right now is the Foundation Piecing Water Pen. We'll be talking about this as well, especially as we get into our Chatsworth Foundation pieced flying geese that we're going to be using. So this particular pen, what's the thing that we don't like about paper piecing? We don't like taking the papers out. So this little gadget makes it so that the paper comes off easily, and that is super, super, super fun. So nothing that may be extraordinarily like new, but new repurposed, which I just think is ingenious and exciting. And so I'm excited about some of those things. All right. Let me make sure we don't have any comments here. All right. So then we have, I'm just going to hop back on over to we're going to be doing some fun stuff with chenilling. You know, everything old is new again. So we're going to be playing with the chenille color by Olfa, which is just so easy to use, and this super cute little fray brush. Nice and easy to use. So we're going to be playing with chenilling toweling, okay? So oftentimes we see chenilling with homespuns and flannels, but when I saw the chenilling with toweling, oh my gosh, it was like next level. So that's going to be fun to be able to share different cute projects with you that are just super quick and easy to put together. Some new patterns. So we are all waiting on Doug's 3 new layer cake patterns. They shipped, they shipped a few of these marble cakes, but I have other ones being rushed to us. So cross your fingers that they're going to get here super, super soon, like maybe even tomorrow, but super, super soon, of all 3 of the new patterns. Super excited. And then Barb and Mary from Me and My Sister have been working with Doug, and so Doug's helping them print books and patterns and all sorts of great things. So Starburst is something we saw a few years ago that we are going to be seeing again and playing with. So this is Charm Pack friendly and works really fun with little projects, and we made some of these when we were in Dallas last week. So that is super exciting. 2 last things in my bucket. We have been playing with lots of tags, and the original tags that we carried were the Tag-it-ons. We had been out of Grandma Loves You for a long time, and guess what? We got Grandma Loves You back in. Woot, woot, woot. And because we entered it differently into our new system, this is now available as a standalone item in the website, and we will be going back and reversing all of the individual tags that we had from the Tag-it-ons before, so that they're available separately and not just as bulk items. And then last thing in the bucket right here is the Kim Schafer calendar quilts. For those of you that have been with us for a minute or two, you know that this is a great pattern that we have used over and over and over again many moons ago for fun projects. And well, we were talking about, you know, everything old is new again, and this is just such great classic fabrics or patterns that we thought, what do you think? Should we play with this and bring them forward to 2024? Let us know. All right, so lots of great fun things. Oh, we still have other things that are sitting over there that I just flipped the corner on. All right, so quilter soap. Not sexy per se, but very, very helpful. Quilter's soap from Quilter's Rule. This is the new Quilter's soap. So it's not Orvis, it's something else. But we have it here, and it is made in America, and it is gentle on your quilt and contains all the great stuff without having the icky stuff. The surfactants in quilt soap are biodegradable. I've been wanting to play with this for so long and I just haven't, and I was in the warehouse and I'm like, I gotta come home with it. So Eau de Coat, which is a gel coating for your fabric, which turns your fabric into a waterproof, stain resistant fabric, oilcloth kind of effect. So it comes with a little card for wiping it on, so we're going to be playing with this. But as we're making more bags and we want our bags to be protected, rather than spraying something on it at the end, being able to coat it and know how our fabric is along the way, I thought would be a great thing. It's been around for a bit and I wanted to bring it into the store. We got in, I don't know where they were hiding these. I don't know. But we came back with a few extra Dandy Duo jelly rolls, which are so fun. So we still have some Dandy Duo yardage in the store. So really fun. We have this Junior Jelly Roll of Bella Solid White. So we do have some solid jelly rolls in the store, but they're the full 40 piece. And oftentimes when you're just needing some 2.5-inch strips to go along with your project, you need a small bundle, and that's why I got those. We have 2 new mugs. So we have a nice ceramic mug that is Sewing Coffee Chocolate. And then we have a new insulated wine tumbler that is yellow, bright yellow for summer. So what? Love it, love it, love it. Okay. We've looked at a lot, haven't we? Are we going over? We're going over. We've been here an hour. We're going. I still have more stuff on my cart. Whew. If you have to go, I totally understand. You won't get any demerits. I'm so happy that you're spending time with us. But while we're live, we just got to finish, right? We just got to finish. So I mentioned that By Annie had new patterns that she released at H&H when I was in Chicago in May. And I'm super excited. We've been showing you bits and pieces along the way. Jackie's been helping us out by making some samples, and she has all 4 of them all done. All done. Unbelievable. So let me grab those and we can just take a moment to look at them. And it's also a lead-in because she used the beautiful fabric line Coming Up Roses. And I'm super excited because we were able to get more of a couple of the fabrics. We got more jelly rolls. And I wanted to remind you that we still have the half yard, fat quarter, and fat eighth bundles of the whole line, okay? So these are so great. They're from Create Joy Project. Super pretty, super gorgeous. Yardage is flying fast. I did replenish a little bit of it. I don't think I can replenish anymore. We, of course, will be getting their next line. But if you had loved this one, you're going to want to scoop it up before it goes. All right, so what do I have to show you? Well, we have already seen the super cute zipper pouches, which are the easy patterns that are a little bit better price point, right? I think this one's coming back in stock. And then Drop Zone, which is available in all 3 sizes. And this one flew out the door when I showed it to you the first time, okay? These are coming back in stock. And then we have 2 new ones, and that is Eye Cases and Hot and Heavy. So So Jackie has sent some notes, and she said she had started this all with a fat eighth pack of Coming Up Roses and 2 yards of the Soft and Stable. So what is that? That's the fat eighth tower here and the 2 yard pack. So the 2 yard pack is the most economical way that we sell it. And the 2 yard pack is $36.95. We also sell it in the half yard and yard package. The fabric was pieced together for large pieces of the pattern. In addition to this, she used some scrap. She uses some Zen Chic spotted for accents and bindings. The fabric was enough to make all 4 cutted out cases, all 3 sizes of the drop zone, and all 4 sizes of the eye cases. So let's take a peek at the eye cases 2.0. So this is a 2.0 version of a pattern that was released earlier. So let's take a peek. Ooh, so this is the largest size here, the outside. Nice. For your very small laptop would be a nice flat purse. Your large tablets. Has some Velcro, and yes, we do carry the Velcro in addition to the snaps. And inside you can also store all of your other cases. So one of the things too that I was talking about just in my head, I probably didn't mention it to any of you, was that the small pouches here, the small ones, could even be for inside of your larger totes so that your electronics don't get harmed, okay? Nice outside zipper here. Nice padding. You have binding just on this outside edge here, and you have well-placed reinforced straps to hold your hardware and strapping here. The next size that we have here, and you can see here that Jackie had so much fun playing with piecing her fabric together. It just makes it look so fabulous. Love it. So we have this one here. That's more of a flat pocket. There's no, there is a little bit, but there's not much of, there's not much outer extension, just a little bit to slide everything in here. Super cool. Small. And then our mini. Super cute. And then for the hot and heavy, so that's for carrying your iron. And it is perfectly sized for the Tula Oliso iron. So I still wouldn't store a super hot iron in here, but there is some extra to make sure that things don't melt everything. So for the hot and heavy, she used 1 yard of light blue lining, 1.25 yards of green print, and 1.25 yards of the green leaf from Coming Up Roses, plus the strap fabric was left over from her eye cases that she had made. Super fun. Oh, look at all these doodads and gadgets. So we have the regular size, and then we have the small size. So, whew. So we'll probably have these in store for just a couple days so you can check them out, and then we have to send them back to Jackie. But it is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Lots of fun. If we happen to be out of stock of any of these patterns, please let me know that you would like to get them, because we have a bunch coming. And so we got a little out of sync with our restock when I was, with our regular restock when I was out. So hopefully we'll be all back in sync by next week. So what do you think? And the did you get the scissors case pattern back? So the scissors pattern is in the order that's in transit. So I'm not sure if that is going to be here by tomorrow or if that's first going to be here in what comes in on Tuesday. So not sure. I didn't memorize which one, but I know that is, I know that one is en route back to the store. All right. Whew. Well, that was a crazy lot to talk about, right? Crazy lot. So what did we talk about? We talked about all the new By Annie stuff. We talked about all sorts of doodads and gadgets that I have listed in our new stuff. If you are waiting on Doug's 3 new patterns, we have the one in store right now, and we are getting more because of the hiccup in shipping. It's all good. We're getting a whole bunch, and we're going to be doing lots more fun stuff with layer cakes. Cross your fingers. It's going to be lots of fun with that. We have some fun new fabrics that we added in. There's also going to be some promo fabrics that are added into the sales section that I had some good deals on, and so I just brought them back to give you some good deals. So about a dozen of those bolts. We have some fun new watermelon fabric, in addition to our great holiday fabrics that I've been showing you. I showed you our new complimentary 12-pack pattern here that we did up. We also have that kitted. We have some other fabulous kits and samples we have been working on. But sometimes we aren't able to get everything done for you every single week. So I am going to show you another one next week, all right? So if you're in the store, ask us about it. Everything's all available for sale, but you'll be excited to see another quilt sample finished, ready to go for next week. So that's super exciting. And then our bundle of the week is this beautiful bright rainbow bundle that has balloons and rainbows and strawberries and all sorts of clear, bright colors. So you are going to want to scoop all of those up. If you happen to be in store, make sure to sign up. So during the month of June, we are doing drawings every Saturday for $25 gift cards. Okay. And then at the end of the month, we are going to be drawing for bonus prize at the end of the month. And that is going to include everyone from the entire month. So super exciting. You're going to want to make sure to stop in to fill that out. And you get to enter every time you come to the store in June. Isn't that great? So if you happen to come every day, well, you can just enter every day. I will let you. All right. So I would like to thank you so much for joining us today. We had so much fun. I know we ran a little long, but I hope it was worth it. We have so much great, exciting new stuff coming in and exciting programming planned for you. So I hope you'll be ready for the fun ride of all the great things that we have in store for you. If you have been playing along with our Chatsworth, and we are having a meetup next Wednesday. So if you missed the information, let us know. We're looking for RSVPs for that so that we can make sure to have enough seats for that. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Until next time, happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.